Doran's shield would definitely save me some money, but it's also a little risky. It's got a lot of regen on it.
No one commands me.
I think I'm actually gonna go Reju beat so I can get a ward, because I'm kind of worried of the Elise ganks. Because she can cocoon from a brush, even if you're not even face checking, and that stun could get you killed. So I want to make sure that I at least have vision of something so she can't pull that trick on me. Even though I'm against a physical damage dealer and would really like to have some type of armor or damage reduction item start, I'll just go with the sustain build. And it's not bad on Vlad either because it builds into his spirit. So if you want to build that, you're not wasting money by buying this. Start Q. Right, so I'm gonna keep watch just in case they try to invade from here. Where's he going? Alright, well if he wants to check that. It's kind of risky now, they could be there. If they're planning an invade, they already would have been there by now. Or could have been there by now. So, in my opinion, if you're going there to check for enemies and you do it at like a minute in, the only thing you're doing is confirming that they're not coming, right? Unless they do a delayed invade, but usually people don't do that in solo queue. So you're either confirming that they're not there or giving them a kill. And then you're like, well, I know they're there now, but I mean, I just made it worth it, right? So it doesn't matter if you know they're there or not, they succeeded. So kind of risky, but it's just a safety, I guess. It's like a peace of mind thing. You're like, okay, I know for sure they're not trying anything crazy.
This is my realm.
I'm gonna help this guy out a bit. I don't want to face check. I need to leave early because I don't want to face check the river bush because I guess I'm against Fiora. If she was camping that, she went Dorn's Blade. I guess she's trying to like get Dorn's Blade for the sustain because of her passive. Every time she auto attacks, it's gonna give her some HP back. Started W against a Vladimir. That is very interesting. When you start Q, you could actually do damage to me. Like, I don't care about taking the damage, honestly. That damage doesn't really matter.
The skies will rain red.
This Q's on a pretty long cooldown, but I need to pop back up. And hit level 2, of course. He's overextended with no wards, as Fiora. Playstyle-wise, it's a bad decision, but he can get away with it because it's all the jungler's choice. Depends on if he wants to come or not.
Slake my thirst.
Oh god, I'm gonna miss some CS to this tower.
Arise.
So I can just freeze the wave somewhat back here because Fiora is really too low to roam, and this is gonna let me free farm near the tower. And Vlad's early farming phase is probably his weakest, so being able to do this is really good. And he pushes in like this. Poke him every time he walks up. Last hit with my autos. So that's important as Vlad to get used to last hitting with autos so you can use your spells to poke. Because they're on such a high cooldown early that if you always use them to last hit, then you might leave yourself open. But if he's not in the lane, then I can do it just to heal up. Oops. It's gonna start pushing back, but I already have my money.
There is a monster in all.
So do that one. See if I can bait his W. Why does he do that? He just like walks in and out.
No one.
And that basically just lets you know he's still in the lane. It doesn't really... Okay, it's just slow pushing back, so... I have a huge wave to push into his tower now. Okay. Ace is here.
Darkness, I am truly alive.
This is such a huge wave, I feel like I could just 1v2 them if they try that again. Yeah, Elise is only level 3 and she's not coming back. I can poke this guy under the tower. Taking tower hits to poke as Vlad is worth it, because you can just heal back up with your abilities. Oh, the
skies will rain red.
He uses Ignite.
I am Lord and Master.
He might not die from that. He flashed though.
This is my realm.
So Elise is here to cover. Her E is down. Might be able to fight her. Just gonna push this one in. Fiora's on our way back. I don't want to get caught. Alright. What did she buy? She bought a Vamp Scepter. Buy this. This is somewhat dangerous because I can get bursted to the point where I can't really use my sustain, so I have to be careful. She doesn't have Ignite anymore though. Alright, she's pushing up. Just gonna go back and see. CS wise, I'm 20 CS ahead of him. And Elise came twice, so I pulled a lot of pressure off my team and he's losing, so it's really good. Just gonna keep farming. Eventually it'll get to the point where he can't fight me. If I keep my farm up, I can get too tanky from the burst down, and then I can just kite him, because Vlad is really good at kiting. Alright. He's gonna roam. He's roaming mid, so I'm gonna push this up. Even though he has no items.
This is my realm.
Need to be careful, Jace. Told you, dude. Well, who got the kill? Damn, Fiora did. What did she use? Heal myself back up. And before Elise is in this bush and I get... Okay. I need to go back. Gotta get some boots. Move speed is key in a matchup against melee. You need move speed. Ward. I need boots. Maybe I should have rushed boots actually, because it's so easy to kite a melee if you move faster than him. Even if he has a double gap closer, once it's down I can literally just walk in front of him and walk back and walk up and walk back, and he just doesn't have any choice. He has to run away, and if he runs away I just get a ton of free damage, and if he tries to come back I just kite him more. But I went with the sustain. Even though he's like a bursty champion, I still went with the sustain, just being greedy for the items. chug these pots. Really? He didn't die? Thought that would kill him. Karthus ult! Karthus ult! Okay, no Karthus. Okay, Zed's up here.
This place in ruin.
Sad day.
The skies will rain.
He had nothing left to kill me with. If he ulted, I could pull. And this guy doesn't have anything either. So I feel all the way back up with my crazy spell vamp. Just gonna push it back into him and pressure him under the tower. Mid can put some pressure out, that'd be great. Yeah, just winning the farm war. I almost have double his CS. Take the tower. Might be a little dangerous for me to do that, so I'll just let it kill creeps. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. Kill the tower. Kill the tower. Just push one more wave.
Feel the life drip away.
Items.
Which vessel shall I empty next?
Build 2 cloth armors. It's gonna build into a seekers. I'll get a few wards and pots. Damn, Elise is just wrecking that bot lane.
So much blood.
Oh, he's going Blade of the Ruin King tier Ezreal. Okay, he's not gonna do much for like 30 minutes, but it's okay because we have Vlad and Jace, 2 really good late game carries, so we can just afford to wait like a year for him to do damage. Well, we got 1 tower mid. I went mid to try and get the tower with him, but I wasn't paying attention to him. Probably should have went down here to save this tower, especially since Nami is we could definitely collapse on them.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They're gonna overstay for sure.
Monster in all of us.
Stop her.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, we can't get him. Oh, well. Oh, well, we got 2 kills, and I don't know if we're gonna take the tower on the back this, but I have to get up here. I'm actually not gonna build the Seekers. I'm gonna build the Sork Boots.
The sky.
Oh, I need the move speed to get back to lane. He might take my tower. Fiora takes towers really quickly. Yeah, she's gonna take it. Oh well. We got a bottom tower too, so it was worth it. We traded bot for top and got a few kills out of it. If I dodged her cocoon, I could have picked her up too, but I didn't. I thought my Q would go off, and I just tried to combo her instead of waiting for the cocoon. I get my Seekers soon. I feel like if Fiora went Ghost instead of Flash, she could pressure me a lot harder. She can't keep, like, if I Ghost, she can't keep up. Just
I shall
hide her around.
leave this place.
Counter jungle herself.
Kneel before Vlad.
Just gonna kill Fiora, IMO. She plays wards. Well, Zed's up here too.
This is my
finally get some armor, so I take less damage. Or not armor, but the Seekers, which provides a lot of armor for completing it once you stack it up. It's so hot in here. Okay. What's going on? Oh, this guy almost died. Like, Jace almost just wrecked him. That's what it seems like. He's rushing a Hydra. He's gonna be so squishy. Their whole team is actually really squishy. They have no front line for Vayne. Let's go group. They're pretty low. Let's go take this actually. What did she buy? She's buying more lifesteal. What the heck? Okay, they got him. He's gonna hide in the bush so I can't kill him, but I can group with my team and he can't stop us. We just kill this guy. Oh, never mind. He has friends. Good poke. Just gonna take the jungle camps while we wait because I have a spirit. Makes it really fast. He cleared out the spiders. Uh-oh. Ghost. Please, team, please. I think I'm dead. I just need a few more seconds. Oh god. Alright, my team is here. We're good. Thank you, friends. This guy's dead. Maybe not. Oh, he's dead. Good job. Come to me. Nice snipe. Alright, so I'm gonna start building towards my Zhonya's. Counters out a lot of their ultis, like Zed and Fiora. So, next buy is naturally gonna be that large rod. Just to get a little bit of power spike, I think I'm actually gonna buy one of these too. The CDR really helps a lot, and I can use it to outduel this guy, but I actually have to get the tower first before it dies. He's not gonna continue pushing.
So much blood waiting for purpose.
Farm-wise, we're just out-farming their whole team, so, for the most part. I should pick it all up, all the CS.
Which vessel shall I empty next?
Alright, I'm gonna pop my pot now. I'll let Jace get blue. If I took blue, I could have max CDR though, which would be great. It's so good on Vlad. Please don't kill this guy. Ah, he's dead. He got baited into fighting Fiora 1v1. You don't want to fight her 1v1 like that. It's too much damage. Her ulti just does like 1,000 damage to one person. I ain't scared. I can't catch him though, he's too fast. This guy has no ulti though. He has red buff. FML. Shield. Oh well. Guess we'll get a tower then. more wave because I'm greedy, and everyone went mid, so it's okay.
Skies will rain red.
Alright, thanks for sticking around. He's backing me up just in case something happened. Alright, so it's time to get Zhonya's. Yeah, it was kind of greedy of me to blue pill in there. But they sent 2 people up for us, so we gotta... We're able to fight evenly elsewhere. Okay, let's get Zhonya's. And last one. More AP. Once I get Rylai's, I can just destroy this guy. He can't run from me. Well, the biggest problem is if I fight and I start winning, he just runs away. Good.
No one commands me.
It was an obvious recall, so I just eat the bush because, I mean, as soon as the thing went in, it was like, yeah, he's there. That is not good at all. This is not gonna work. For some reason they didn't try to steal it. I don't know why. I don't have my ulti. Just gonna keep them low so they can't. I can't catch up to them. Alright, this is bad. I'm dead. Ah. Well, we got Baron, guys. It was worth it. I think it goes on cooldown. Oh my Jesus. We're not even moving. Yeah.
So much blood.
I think I chased a little too deep when I pulled up. I wasn't thinking about Fiora. I was like, well, if they turn around to fight, I could chase him a little bit longer and maybe he can derp out and I can get a kill on him, but no.
The skies will rain red.
Please let me farm. Stop it. Damn. Vlad needs so much farm. He's like,
Which vessel shall
just,
I empty next?
if nothing else, Vlad is just a late game champion. You need items on this guy. And I only have 2 items, and one of them is just like a laning item, so
I shall leave this
yeah.
place in
I do have decent CS, but it's still not as strong as I'd like to be.
darkness.
I'll just give him Dragon. Can't stop it. Who has Baron buff on our team? I think everyone died. Actually, I think everyone but Janna died. We literally just... Yep. We got Baron and then we just got owned. Alright, it's fine. As long as we group, still fine. Their team is really assassin heavy and squishy. And we've got quite a few tanky people on our team. Like, we have Amumu and myself with a lot of AoE and pretty decent tankiness. And then Janna can disengage assassins very well with her ulti. And she can shield people that get, you know, bursted. So I think we just have a really good team comp against him. As long as we don't, you know, do stupid stuff like we've been doing. down. We need some tower damage. I guess 800 damage isn't too bad. I think we could have got a little more, but it's okay if I take a little poke. I'll just queue it back up on creeps once they walk up. You get like a couple hundred back every time. Yeah, about 200.
This is mine.
He's hitting everyone. He uses hacks, dude. It's actually, if you get really good at Jace combos, it's really hard to dodge. Because it just goes so fast and it blows up so big. There's the, disengage with Jace Gate. So what did they use? They used Nami ulti. We didn't use Janna ulti yet.
Waiting for purpose.
Okay, so he's clearing bottom with his ulti. We won't have that for a fight, but Jace keeps us up. He's hitting like every single one. That's really good. Keep hitting the tower. I think it's down. Nice. We just have to be careful. They can engage on us. We're somewhat low. One more? How did everyone die?
Aced.
Damn, dude. Ezreal just pulled the Fiora ult into our whole team and it splashed everyone down. I managed to pick her off, but I just realized everyone died after I killed her. I thought if I killed Fiora and held up their backline a bit, that my team should be doing okay, but then I realized like everyone just died. So.
Which vessel shall I empty next? Arise and face me.
Next item, probably want to be a death cap. We don't really have too much MR other than a bulwark. Nice catch. This guy's becoming a beast. It's good. We're gonna need another tanky guy who can do some damage because our squishies are just getting wrecked. Ezreal's getting wrecked because he's just not positioning, and then Jace just doesn't have the defense to deal with the Fiora ult when it comes in. Although it shouldn't have come in. I was just, if what he said is true, that just, yeah, it's just bad. But between Janna ulti and speed gate, we should be able to stay well enough away from her so that she can't just ult her whole team like that. And then we clustered. That was another big thing. We clustered like that. It's definitely not the optimal choice. It's okay. We're still fine. Like we got an inhib. Oh wait, no, we didn't. Wow, we suck. That's right. Oh, I missed. Damn, that was like the first one.
So much blood.
Just pressuring. We do have a move ult. Okay. We are so scared. Just can't cluster up. Try not to group for that ulti. Oh, nice kick. Splash down. Alright, that should be a nib. He's dead. Wait, maybe the... Oh god, thing saved her. The locket saved her. Alright, Ezreal. Alright, Ezreal. Come on. Come on, dude. He's got his own use the stun. Oh, she still had her cocoon. Oh, well, she got it. Good job, Ezreal. Nah, we can't end. I think it might take too long. Because their Fiora's coming up.
Darkness, I am truly
Alright, let's get death cap. Or let's start building it. I think damage would be great. Or, actually, they're starting to build some MR. Maybe I could just get a Void. I feel like my combo wasn't hitting that hard. Yeah, it probably would be a good thing to get. Get a Void instead. Although, yeah. You can't steal this. I'll get death cap last, I guess. It's kind of weird, but I just build the utility first. You don't need a death cap to do damage. Okay. Alright, now I can just cut through their defense and this guy has magic resist. They all have magic resist, but between my Sorks and my Void, I should be able to just see how much damage am I gonna do this guy. It's like he's gonna have 30 magic resist afterwards. Let's see, 23 plus 40%. That's 32. It's about 32, 33 magic resist, and then another 23 off of that, so it's like 55. He'll have about like 30 left, and that's like a target without any magic resist runes or masteries, which is pretty squishy. I think it's like 23% damage reduction, so I'll still hit him pretty hard. Alright, team, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm pushing a lane that's already down. What am I doing? Blue pot would be so great if I could just pick it up. And we're not grouped at all. I'll just grab it. Okay, my summoners aren't quite up yet, but I should be able to take this guy on. He has a Last Whisper, almost a BC, almost a Black Cleaver, and he also has a Hydra. But he has no defense, and if I can kite him, it's over. He can't get through my defense. I have so much HP, armor, and Azonias. And Rylai's to just kite him, so let's see if he's in here. Let's push top. It's better for us to go top because 2 are already top and 3 are mid. If we all went bottom, we'd have to wait for us to get there. It'd take too long. We don't have much time on Baron. So we might as well just push the lane that's already pushed up that has people in it. And I don't have any wards, so I can't just ward the bush. Nami ult is down. They're not in position to defend this. Just make it. Ezreal. I think he's cleaning these up. I don't think he's doing all the damage. But still, good for him to clean it up. So he finally got most of his abilities doing damage now. But rushing a Blade of the Ruined King on Ezreal is... You're really just like waiting for that late game. But he finally got it, so... He started hitting hard. Plus, their team was relatively squishy to begin with, so it was fine. But let's see. Yeah,